What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again, talking about my Alabama Crimson Tide and also responding, giving them the business from the comment section. Hope everybody had a great day. A great day. My day been relaxing. Ain't did too much of nothing. Hanging out, doing nothing. That's all I know. Who we got in the comments? Who we got? We got Janet in the house once again. First one in the comment section today. Shout out to Janet. I'll be watching tonight. KB, see you at 6, 7 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock your time in Alabama. Roll damn tide, Janet. Got Ann in the house saying she ready. We all ready. I know we ready for some Alabama football. Kyle Hirsch, what's going on? Roll Tide for life all day. Every day, Roll Tide to you, call Andy Kane, Roll Tide, Bama fan, Roll Tide, Daniel Rivera, hater, get out of here. Stephen Hicks, what's going on, brother? LaQuisha Gordon, what's going on? Real life, real issue. Georgia has, number this year. So, okay, all right, then get out of here. Georgia ain't got nothing when it comes to Alabama Crimson Tide. Nothing but an ass whooping coming. But appreciate you tuning in to the show, Real Life and Real Issues. And who else? Who was the other one? Tomorrow some Georgia Bulldogs. Appreciate y'all joining the show. Dog Bone Jack, what's going on? Appreciate you joining the show too, even though you're a dog fan. It's all good. Daniel Rivera, D Mac 2 banging, Roll damn Tide. Did y'all hear that two of our guys got reached their 5-star rating? Keelan Russell and forgot his first name, but his last name is Collins, I believe. He's a lineman. So we got 2 5-stars right now. Both of them, I believe it was yesterday, picked up their 5th star. So my Alabama Crimson Tide is moving up in the recruiting rankings. You better watch out. We're going to be number 1 pretty soon. Guaranteed. I know other programs is out there recruiting, getting these high-quality athletes. But my Alabama Crimson Tide is still the best in the game when it comes to football, better than anybody else throughout the country. Michael Smith, what's going on? Michael Watkins, what's going on? Roll Tide. To both of y'all, KB, what about the 2 4-stars that promoted to 5? Yeah, Michael Smith, they got their 5 stars all day. All day. Don't you just love it? Coach Kalen, the boy, man, I'm telling y'all better not sleep on him. Oh, man. My Longhorns are going to take care of those Georgia bombs for you, Jack. I sure hope so, Gilbert. I'm pulling for you, Gilbert. I'm pulling for those Longhorns and Steve Sarkisian to take care of the whole Georgia Bulldog. And can you believe it? Can you believe it? I'm no way, no how a Dabo Swaney fan, but I'm going to be pulling for Clemson to whoop Georgia's ass. You can believe that, even though I think Georgia's going to beat the hell out of them. I'm going to still be pulling for Clemson. Damn a Georgia Bulldog and damn the rest of the SEC. How you like that? But Texas, I'm going to be pulling for you, Gilbert. I'm going to be pulling for your Longhorns to beat the hell out of them Georgia Bulldogs, just like I'm going to be pulling for Ole Miss to beat the hell out of them Georgia Bulldogs. My Alabama Crimson Tide to beat the hell out of them Georgia Bulls. And another thing, I'm going to be pulling for them Tennessee Volunteers to beat the hell out of them Georgia Bulldogs too. I sure am. But I did pick Georgia to lose to my Alabama Crimson Tide and the Texas Longhorns. But anyway, Aberdeen Roll Tide all day. Dennis Collier, Randy Smiley, Brittany B in the house once again. Roll Tide to all y'all. Stacey Go Dogs, what's going on, boy? Miss Delusional in the house. Not the one and only Miss Delusional. She just the main Miss Delusional on this channel. When it comes to her. Stacey Go Dogs, I got some information. I got some information on you, Georgia Bulldogs, that you ain't gonna like. I told you on Sunday how those Georgia Bulldogs, how they got their fan base gullible as hell. I got some more bad news for you. The truth for you. But anyway, LaQuasia, what's going on? I think I already got you. Eddie Mixon, Roll Tide. Daniel has Roll Tide. Harold Jones, what's up? Roll Tide, roll. real life is number one in what year? What are you talking about? Longhorns won't get 21 points. We'll see. We gonna see. We gonna see. I think Texas beats you. KB is scared of them dogs. I'm scared of. Oh Lord. I hadn't told y'all to talk time and time again. There's no reason for an Alabama fan to be scared of a damn Georgia Bulldog. Matter of fact, there's no reason for an Alabama fan to be scared of any kind of dog. I can tell you that. Not just a Georgia Bulldogs, but any kind. Just putting it out there. LA Chris, what's going on, brother? What's up, big dog? I'm seeing y'all. Yeah, I know you seeing us in recruiting, baby. I know you see it. Everybody's seeing it. Number two, and guess what? Next thing you know, we're going to have that number one spot just to let you know, baby. It's coming in the very near future. Tony Jones, what's up, man? Hell yeah, I'm serious as hell, Harry Jones. I got Texas whooping your ass, and I'm goddamn pulling for everybody to whoop y'all ass. Everybody. Believe it. Because I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. I want to reiterate that. OKB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide when it comes to college football. Anyway, matter of fact, any college sport. Dogbone Jack, South Carolina's on suicide to watch. The dogs flip, they number one. Yeah, I know. Matter of fact, I think them dogs have flipped 2 of their recruits in the past couple of days, 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. You better watch out. Coach Caden the boy flipped them right to Tuscaloosa. You better watch out. Real now, KB, you don't even believe that. Yeah, I believe it. I believe Texas is going to whoop your ass. And my Alabama Crimson Tide. That's what I do believe. Oh, Mario, another hater, another troll. You're going to have a lot of disappointing weeks if you think that's going to happen. It won't be disappointing as long as my Alabama Crimson Tide win. I don't give a damn what Georgia Bulldogs do. As long as my Alabama Crimson Tide winning, my weekends will be great. I love if Georgia go 3. Now, that ain't going to happen, Tony Jones. 3-9, that's just not going to happen. 9-3 might happen. That's more like it. Oh, Tony B in the house, another hater. What's going on, Tony B, man? Armor 3275. What's up, Hook? Hook. Oh, Tony B. That Tony B, boy, I tell you, you're a hater, man. You're a hater. Kyle Hush, Auburn, Georgia this year. 2U pull for Auburn over Georgia. No, I'm not pulling for nobody in that game. Whoever win, they win. I don't give a damn who win that game. I wouldn't care. But I know for a fact Georgia's gonna beat Auburn. Auburn don't have a quarterback at all. At all. Okay. Not at all. But I don't give a damn who win that game. Rowan Orton Music. What's up? What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Franklin Emerson Kangaroo. If we make it past Georgia, I see us going undefeated. Oh, we gonna make it past them. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We gonna tap that ass. That's what we gonna do. King Brian, what's going on, man? How you doing, King Brian? Hater, you another one. Let's see who else we got. Oh, that's about it. But yeah, man, King Brian, a hater too. Texas is gonna give Georgia some problems. DJ German, I know they're gonna give them some problems. They got Steve Sarkisian at the helm. One of the great offensive coordinators. One of the great. But anyway, I think I need to turn my camera around again. I always do that shit. But it's all good. But I'm about to get into this show, man. Fair point, KB. What's your honest opinion about Nico? I got to see a little bit more of Nico. But what I done seen of Nico, he's pretty good, man. He can use his arms. He can use his legs. He's accurate. I just think he need to put on a little bit more weight. That's it. I think Nico gonna give some defenses fit with his accuracy. Now he got Squirrel White and he still got Brew McCoy. We'll see how Brew McCoy is coming off that injury. But hey, I think Nico in the passing game gonna be pretty damn good. My only deal with, I know you asked me about Nico, but my only deal with Tennessee program or football program as a whole is the secondary. I think that's the only weak link on the whole team is the secondary. But other than that, no problem. But my Alabama Crimson Tide gonna whoop that ass. I tell you that right now. Anyway, we should incorporate Atlanta into the state of Alabama. It's on. Yeah, that's a home field advantage for us. Yeah, Atlanta is a home field advantage for us. I mean, we win there more than, like I say, we win there more than the Atlanta Braves. No, I mean the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, we win in Atlanta, that damn Mercedes-Benz Stadium, more than the Atlanta Falcons. And that's they, matter of fact, they built that stadium for us, for Alabama. Oh man, yeah, Georgia always had a dinosaur offense. I mean, that's nothing new. What's that? KB, that LSU clown is on it again. He deleted my comment. I heard his punk feeling. Hey, you know that, you know how it is, man. Did he, Stephen Hicks? Did he say something today, or did he say something yesterday? He probably said something today because Keelan Russell got his fifth star. I don't know, but he stay on Alabama, man. He hate Alabama, but it's all good. But let me go ahead and get into some of these comments here. The first few comments is from all Alabama fans. The last few is from Georgia fans. They always on here, always. And all these comments came from, well, most of them came off the live I did Sunday. So the Let's Talk About It Sunday Night Live, whatever you want to call it. But the first few comments is coming from my Alabama Crimson Tide compadres. Oh, Stephen Hicks, he said something today. Okay, they should name it Nick Saban Mercedes Stadium. You damn right, because I believe he got Mercedes dealerships too. Yeah, man. Real observation. We got Beck and that bad behind defense plus a wide out and running back. You got Beck. Beck is nothing more than a game manager. Get that through your head. That's all Carson Beck is, a game manager. He is not a high-level quarterback. Y'all want to put this on Carson Beck like he's more than what he is. But I'm going to give you the truth. And Beck hasn't won anything. Not a damn thing. But let me get to these comments. I ain't finna spend my time talking about Beck the Bomb, freaking Napoleon Dynamite, Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. He ain't worth talking about. But anyway, the first comment from Christopher Richardson. Thing is, KB, they have no idea what plays we will run on offense or defense. They have no film on us. And like I said the other day, when it comes to any SEC program, they're going to have to watch film. They're going to have to watch film from the Washington Huskies from the previous 2 years when Coach Kalen DeBoer there. Coming into a game, they will have no film on us until probably like game 5 and 6 after the UGA game. Okay, Wisconsin, they'll have 2 games on us against Charleston Southern. I don't know who we play the second game, another bomb team, but they'll have 2 games on us. But in those 2 games, it'll be easy wins. We won't have to break out the meat and potatoes against those programs. Now, that's the film that Wisconsin will have on us. And guess what? They will have to watch film from Washington 2 years ago under Coach Kalen DeBoer. So, yes, these teams won't have no film on us. And I doubt if we have to pull off everything against Wisconsin. So, guess what, Georgia Bulldogs? Kirby Smart, freaking Glenn Schumann, Mike Bobo, whoever on that damn Georgia Bulldog staff. Y'all gonna have some things thrown at you by Coach Kalen DeBoer, Nick Sheridan, Kane Womack that y'all have never seen on film. Plus, they also got to watch film from South Alabama on Kane Womack. Tell me if I'm wrong. I doubt it. But that's what they're going to have to do. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to watch film on Washington and South Alabama to see how Kane Womack run his defense, what's his tendencies, and they're going to have to watch film on Washington to see what's Kalen DeBoer's tendencies. So, hey, we got the best. We're going to have them stretched out, and I'm sure they probably already watching film. Hey, brother, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, man. This offense is going to be wide open, explosive. I am telling you. And guess what? I was watching this guy last night, and he brought something to my attention. Jalen Milroe, guarantee you, Jalen Milroe had 284 passes last year. That's it. You got Carson Beck, Dylan Gabriel, Quinn Ewers, the top three quarterbacks. All right, in the rankings as the top quarterbacks right now. Those are top three. At number 4, you got Jalen Milroe. At number 5, you got Jackson Dart. Every one of those quarterbacks had more passing attempts last year than Jalen Milroe. Carson Beck had 133 more passing yards than Jalen Milroe. Quinn Ewers had like 110 more or something like that. Anyway, but all of them had more than Jalen Milroe. Anyway, the thing about under Coach Kalen DeBoer's offense, if you look back the past 2 seasons, Michael Penix in 2022, he had 554 passing attempts. 554. Last year, he had 555 passing attempts. And the guy he had at Fresno State in 2021, freaking Kalen DeBoer, he had like 458 passing attempts. So just think how many passing attempts that Jalen Milroe is going to have this season. Just think about that. And this man, Michael Penix had 555 passing attempts, and they running back still ran over 1,000 yards, like 1,200 yards last season. So you just think how successful this offense and Jalen Milroe gonna be under Coach Kalen DeBoer. So yes, they don't have no film on my Alabama Crimson Tide. This is new to the SEC. And I know people saying, well, he bringing the West Coast offense to the SEC. That ain't going to work. It's going to work with Coach Kalen DeBoer. It's going to work. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. But anyway, what's going on? William Bryant, Seth Bowers. Who else we got? Well, Tony Jones. Hood, Jesus, D-Boy, Jesus, however you want to pronounce. Seth Bowers, I got to see him play first. Okay, yeah, you talking about Nico. DeBoer better remember that this is the SEC, not the Big Ten. We don't run down here. Well, guess what? Real life issues. He wasn't in the Big Ten. What the hell are you talking about? Well, he was when he was an OC at Indiana, but he was never a head coach in the Big Ten. See, you don't even know what you're talking about. You confused as hell. He was in the Pac-12 all the way on the damn West Coast in Washington State. See, you don't even know what the hell you talking about. Rambling. That's what you Georgia Bulldogs fans do. I think Kalen DeBoer proves all the haters wrong and have an outstanding first season, and we will make the playoff and be back-to-back SEC champions. Plus, Jalen has great experience. Exactly, man. Franklin, they ain't gonna listen to us no matter what we say. My Alabama Crimson Tide, Jalen Milroe, and Coach Kalen DeBoer just gonna have to go out and prove it. They're gonna have to see it to believe it. And he already proved them wrong as far as recruiting. Yo, Kalen, DeBoer ain't going ahead and two kneeling and get root. Seth Bowers, come on, man. Come on, man. Just like we do in Atlanta, we do the same thing on Rocket Top. Win. That's what we do. I mean, I'm gonna group Tennessee and Georgia fans in the same category on this statement. Y'all got one win on my Alabama Crimson Tide. And it done ran y'all motherfucking crazy. Y'all done lost y'all mind off one win. One. Both of y'all beat Alabama in 2007. Georgia beat us in 2021, basically January 2022. And y'all beat us in November 2022. And y'all done went slap ass crazy. Off the very first win y'all got in 15 years at the time. Both of you. Both of y'all. So I can group y'all in the same category dealing with that. Come on, y'all. That's one win. It's only one. And what has happened since then? We done whooped Tennessee's ass. We done whooped Georgia's ass. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Oh, Lord, Mildew isn't going to learn the new offense under the board. Hey, real life issues. One thing about it, you say he ain't going to learn the new offense under Coach Kalen DeBoer. Do you not know? Milroy ain't been in college playing college ball but 3 years. He'd have had a different coordinator and quarterbacks coach all 3 years. Bill O'Brien, Tommy Reese, and now Nick Sheridan. So how do you figure he can't learn a new offense? Are you stupid? Are you that stupid? The man that had to learn a new offense every freaking year. So it ain't gonna be too hard if he ain't already learned the offense. Come on, guy. Get a man a little credit. Jesus. Just because our offense will be more complicated than that bullshit Mike Bobo run, I can hand the ball off and throw it 5 or 6 times. I can do that. Come on, man. Yeah, I know, Michael Smith. I know South Alabama had one of the top defenses in their conference, man. I know it. Keep it coming. What up, KB? Can't wait to football season. Dang, you stay killing me. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on their damn heads. I'm gonna stay on them. And trust me, I got more before the show is over. If you stay tuned, you're gonna hit a reel on your beloved Georgia Bulldogs. Next comment. Who is this? Pat T. Veal. KB, the scary part is UGA struggled with Tommy Reese, with that Tommy Reese offense. Coach Debo lived to slay the fake dynasty teams like Georgia. Yes, guess who he slayed? USC, Texas 3 times, Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Lincoln Riley, Dan Lanning, Steve Sarkisian, and anybody else who done came his way. Put him down. And that's exactly what he gonna do to Kirby, damn smart, and those Georgia Bulldogs. I ain't even got to stay on that coming long because we already know what Coach Kalen DeBoer is about. You know, yeah, some of the best coaches out there in college football. Like I said, Dan Lanning, Steve Sarkisian, Lincoln Riley, all of them got a goose egg against Coach Kalen DeBoer. No matter how many times they done faced him. All of them got a goose egg. 0 wins. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. But oh well, it is what it is, man. Coach Kalen DeBoer do his thing. Anyway, Real Dynasty 18. A lot of you going to be telling your kids about Bennett because that's all you have to talk about for another 40 years. And the Real Dynasty 18 is talking to you, Georgia fans. Yeah, a lot of y'all going to be telling y'all kids about Stetson Bennett because, yeah, I agree. That's all y'all going to have to talk about for the next 40 years or more. And it is a shame. But, hey, it be that way sometimes. Some teams go 50, 60 years without a national championship. You know, Vandy ain't got not a one. Ole Miss ain't got not a one. So, hey, y'all got, how many you got, George? 4. 2 in the last 44 years. I know y'all like to say 2 of the last 3, but me, I like to say 2 in 44 because that's the real. 2 in 44, that is the real. Okay. You did have a football program before 2021. I just want y'all to know that. I got a new member G Bama boy, appreciate you joining the Kangaroo Click, baby. New member to the Kangaroo Click. If you haven't joined the Kangaroo Click yet, go to the homepage and hit that membership button and join the Kangaroo Click. Appreciate it, G Bama boy. Once again, I appreciate it. You joining the Kangaroo Click. I got to get the click up. All right. We got to get more members. We got to get huge. All right. So, but yeah, what was I at? Well, G Bama boy, you done got me overwhelmed over here. But anyway, what was I, man? Let me go back to this comment. Oh yeah, talk about Stetson Bennett for the next 40 years. That's all they had. That's all they got to talk about. And guess what? They wanted him on the bench in favor of JT Daniels, a guy that went on to transfer 2 or 3 more times, and who knows where he at now. But that's what the Georgia fans wanted Kirby Smart to do, was bench Stetson Bennett. He brought him a national championship, the first one in 40 years, and then they still wanted him benched for Carson Beck. You know, Stetson Bennett won a national championship his first year as a starter, and he wasn't even the starter the full year. You know what I'm saying? But he won them a national championship, and they wanted him benched. And now they put all the praises on Carson Beck. Ain't that something? That goes to show you what Georgia Bulldog fans know about football and how to evaluate a quarterback. Stetson Bennett, Carson Beck. But they want to elevate Carson Beck up here like he the man. How dumb can you get, man? That is crazy, man. But it is what it is, man. It be that way sometime. Anyway, KB, Washington really didn't play anybody last year. Well, let's bring up Washington's schedule. Hold on. Washington Huskies. Hold on. 2024. Yeah, let's get to it. 2023 football. Let's see who they played. Oh man, they played. Oh, I don't want that schedule. They played 2023, 14-1. I see they played close that. Arizona, who was 10-3. One of those losses was to Washington. They played the Oregon Ducks, who was 12-2. Yeah. Come on now. Matter of fact, they played them twice and beat them twice. And what was Oregon ranked? I believe Oregon was ranked like number 6 at the time. They played USC, who won 8 games. But they didn't play nobody. You know, they played Texas in the playoffs. You know, at the time, Texas was 12-1, I believe. They played, let me see, Utah, who won 8 games. Come on now. You saying they ain't played nobody? Are you serious? I know Michigan State was trash. But yeah, they played them and they played Michigan, the number 1 team in the nation. All right. They played Oregon State, who was an 8-win team. Come on now. You know, they played more teams. Just want to put this out there. Washington played more teams who had 8 wins or more than your Georgia Bulldogs. I tell you that. I tell you that. But hey, okay, KB. Not only are we going to make the playoffs, we're going to be we're going to be in the top 4, and we're going to get a bye week. Sure is. Rowan Art Music, thank you for becoming a new member of the Kangaroo Click, man. I appreciate it, man. Boy, I tell you. Let's get these last two members a hand. That's what I'm talking about. Come on and become a member of the Kangaroo clique. G Bama boy, Rowan Art Music. Appreciate it, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Appreciate y'all supporting old KB, supporting the channel, man. The Kangaroo Black Show, baby. Appreciate it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, let's get it. William Bryan, what's going on? Recruiting slowing down now. Hey, bro, is it going to pick back up? You know, we're in a dead period now. We're in a dead period right now. All right. Don't worry. It picks back up, I think, July 2024, somewhere around there. It picks back up. I know that. It's going to open up again. Don't worry. It's coming. KB Curry's more concerned this year with DeBoer's offensive scheme than he has ever been. And this, we already know how Kirby is with dual threat quarterbacks. We know he can't. He have trouble with dual threat quarterbacks. That's all the way back to Alabama days. Need I mention Johnny Manziel? Need I mention Deshaun Watson? Just putting it out there. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. Where we going next? Just loud and wrong. Do your research before speaking on Coach Kalen DeBoer. You damn right. You better do your research before speaking on Coach Kalen DeBoer. You better do that. And that's something that a lot of people don't do when it comes to college football, is their research. So when you come here, OKB gonna give you the real. Because guess what? OKB, I don't know if you can see that, but OKB do his research. Yeah. OKB do his research, and he come with the dang on facts, baby. You can believe that. KB, you gonna play the new college football game when it comes? Probably not. I really don't play games no more, man. I played with my son before he joined to the Army every now and then, but no, probably not. All right, let's go down some. Oh, no, yeah, no, yep. I got you, baby. I got you. Let's go to the bottom. Oh man, but yeah, man. Stephen Hicks, appreciate the 5-piece, baby. And for the 5-piece, you already know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get Felix the Dancing Fool with the super chat dance. Here we go. Yes, sir. And you're right, Stephen Hicks. This is where the cool kids hang. Men and women of distinction, baby. You damn right. We don't hang with bums. Men and women of distinction come to the Kangaroo Black Show and become a member of the Kangaroo clique. Yeah, man. Seth Bauer. That's him, baby. That's him. You say it's too loud. What you mean? Too loud. It ain't loud enough. You know how it is. But anyway, yeah, man. Felix the Dancing Fool, baby. Oh yeah, Nico is the $8 million man. Let's move on to the next comment. Where I was at. Talking about them Georgia fans, talking about Carson Beck 40 years from now, and I believe it. But in their mind, they're gonna win 10 national championships in a row. Oh my goodness. Larry Large. All that barking was stopped after September 28th, 2024. And just like all that barking stopped, December the 2nd, 2023, for an entire 10 months, almost 11 months, it was a lot of barking. Three-peat. That's all we heard. They was barking loud too. And guess what? Oh, around 10:30, December the 2nd, 2023, all that damn barking stopped. Came to a screeching halt. No more dogs running around barking. They was walking around, dragging their ass, with their tail between their legs. That's what they was doing. Tears coming out of their eyes, going into hiding. A lot of them dogs we didn't see for 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, man. They left. They was hiding. Didn't know what happened to them. And guess what they did? They came out and they beat a third and fourth string Florida State team, beat the hell out of them, took advantage of them, took all their frustrations out on Florida State's third and fourth strings. That's what they did. All the frustrations of my Alabama Crimson Tide, bringing all of their glorious plans to a screeching halt. And they were so distraught, they blamed it on Auburn. They blamed it on Auburn. When Auburn had not a damn thing to do with those Georgia Bulldogs getting their ass kicked by my Alabama Crimson Tide. That's it. Screeching halt. No more barking. No more barking. They had their ass dragging the ground with the tail between their legs, whimpering. That's what happened, man. That's what happened. And that's just the way it is. And September 28th is going to be the same exact way, because I promise you, on this day, September the 9th, 2024, Kirby Smart, freaking Glenn Schumann, Will Muschamp, and whoever else will have no answer to Coach Kalen DeBoer and Nick Sheridan's offense. I promise you that on this day, July 9th, 2023. But anyway. But yeah, man, Bama put a stop to all that ball. They did that. They did that. Hey, I-20, you say your mom's moving. I guess your mouth is moving, but I ain't saying anything. Okay, my mouth moving, but I ain't saying nothing in your opinion. I ain't saying nothing but the truth. I spoke it last year in 2023, and you saw it. You saw it December 2nd, 2023. And then after that, you had excuses when I told you and warned you the whole damn time. Anyway, Kirby has always had a pretty good defense because that's what he knows. But Carson Beck ain't got Bowers and McConkey to help make him look good. Judgment Day in T-Town is coming soon. They ain't got Bowers. Okay. And I'm trying to tell y'all that Dylan Bell, well, I think they'll use him in similar ways. Not the exact same way. He got the size, he got the speed, he got the game. I got to give him that. But guess what? That shit don't work on Alabama. It don't work on Alabama. Okay. Y'all, Dylan Bell, okay. Y'all say Brock Bowers won 100% in that SEC championship game. Guess what? That's Dylan. That's daggone Dylan Bell's 100% what Brock Bowers is. And you saw he was null and void in that SEC championship game. That's what Dylan Bell gonna be against my Alabama Crimson Tide. That's all I know. KB, what's your favorite game to rewatch from last season or any previous season? Well, you know me, man. I like to go all the way back, man. I like to rewatch the Miami, Alabama national championship game. You know, I like championship games, where I like to watch the, I think it was 2011 or 2012. It was 2012 LSU. I like to watch that when AJ was carrying through the screen pass to TJ Yeldon 24-yard touchdown. I like to watch that game. I like to go to 2012 SEC championship where we beat the hell out of them Georgia Bulldogs, man. You know what I'm saying. All the national championship games, I got to throw them in. All right, except the one we lost. The one Deshaun Watson, I don't like that, man. But I like 2017 national championship game. Who we beat the hell out of then too. I like to watch the 2018 SEC championship game. Who we beat the hell out of too. Then too 2021 SEC. You knew who we beat the hell out of. I like to rewatch last year's SEC. Who we beat the hell out of then. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Alabama had some great games and put some great ass whoopings on some people. But anyway. Kirby Smart will be scratching his head when the clock hits 0 in defeat when Alabama Crimson Tide send those dogs. Yes, he will. Understatement. 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 Yes, he will. But anyway, 9-4 is the new reality. Yeah, for the Georgia Bulldogs, we know that. Y'all ain't playing all these cupcake teams, man. I'm telling you. We already know. What the hell? That ain't. Oh man, Zach Pitcher, what's going on? Ain't nobody blame Auburn. What the fuck you talking about? You make no. I just look at the comments, Tony B. Matter of fact, I got another one on here. I'm getting to it, Tony B. Matter of fact, just for you, Tony B. I'll go to it now. You say ain't nobody blaming Auburn? I'll go to it now. Where we at? Okay. This is the Alabama fan, so I got one. But yeah, I said it in the comments. I said it on my live. What was it? Sunday night, Tony B. You was in the live when I said it. Go to the comments, man. Go to the comments, Tony B. If you to my ain't nobody blaming Auburn, you done lost your mind. You think I'm gonna just come on here and say some shit? How would I know that Georgia fan? I'm gonna just say, oh, Georgia fans blaming Auburn because they lost to Alabama. No, they blaming Auburn to my all Auburn had to do was play prevent defense, and y'all would have got in the playoff and won the national championship. And I've specifically said, just because y'all would have got in the playoffs, that wouldn't have guaranteed y'all a national championship. You still would have had to go through. Who did we play? You still would have had to go eventually play Michigan. You would have had to beat Texas on one of them. So, hey, I think you would have wound up playing. No, y'all would have still been the number one team. So y'all would have played Florida State probably. And then you would probably wind up playing Michigan. So that don't mean y'all would have won the national championship. Stop blaming Auburn. Just because you didn't blame them, Tony B, don't mean nobody else didn't blame them. Come on, man. All Auburn had to do, Auburn cost us a three-peat by playing prevent defense. That's what the comment said. Tony B, you're a hater, man. You're a hater. I mean, come on, man. Do I need to go back and find the comment just for you, Tony B? Because if so, I can. And I can screenshot it for you. I can. Don't be a hater, Tony B. It is what it is. You lost. Your Bulldogs got your ass whooped. Don't hate. Congratulate. All y'all had to do was beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. All y'all had to do was make Kirby 4-2 against Nick Saban, but you failed. Or 2-4 against Nick Saban. That's all y'all had to do. But you failed and made him 1-5. And guess what, Tony B? You and your Georgia Bulldog fans, Kirby Smart, his staff, and his team are the biggest loser. That's what y'all are. The biggest loser. It is what it is, man. Next comment. Oh, man. Real Dynasty 18 again. I like his comments, man. I'm just trying to figure out how Georgia fans' minds work. You lost your best weapons, and you talking about you're going to be better than last year. You even struggled with your best weapons. God damn. They did struggle with Auburn. They did do that. They did struggle with South Carolina. I do know that. They struggled like hell with my Alabama Crimson Tide and wound up getting their ass whooped. I do know that. They even struggled with Georgia Tech, even though their weapons were sitting out. And if you need your best weapons to beat Georgia Tech, or you struggle without your best weapons against Georgia Tech, you sorry as hell. But anyway, but yeah, they best weapons. Brock Bowers, well, we're going to start out. Yeah, Brock Bowers was the best. Kendall Milton, Lad McConkey, even though I feel like Lad McConkey was average, but the rest of the wide, he was better than the rest of the wide receiver core. But hey, it is what it is. Lad McConkey. Who else you lost? What was the other dang on running back name? I mean, it was the best they had, but those guys went undrafted. How did your number one running back go undrafted? How that happens? But anyway, then defense. Oh, you lost Cedric Van Pran. What's the other? Amarius Mims. They act like let them tell it. They ain't lose nobody. Kamara Lassiter, Javon Bullock. They ain't lose nobody. And then Roseman Jack Saint bailed on them. They lost their other wide receiver too. Can't remember his name. Shit, he had dreads and shit. But anyway, they lost him too. But hey, it's all good, baby. It's all good. Everybody lose, guys. They say we lost our best pieces. Isaiah Bunn and Caleb Downs, there was two integral pieces for my Alabama Crimson Tide. But guess what? We are replenished. Everybody replaceable. Just want to put it out there. Everybody is replaceable. I'm not saying Georgia won't be fine. Larry Twigg. Hell yeah, I think North Dakota State can beat Colorado. North Dakota State ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. I-20. Once again, you know who came up with that statement? I told you. Y'all steal everything. Every saying Alabama have. Y'all steal it. And Rowan Art, I'm telling you, man, Alabama develops talent for the NFL. Georgia develops talent for Georgia. Not past that. There you go, I-20. Answer that question. Next comment. Real Dynasty, once again. Brock Bowers was the last player to reach almost 1,000 yards, and he's a tight end. Basically, the first player for Georgia, offensive player to reach 1,000 yards or almost get 1,000 yards since 2002. But they're talking about their offense is going to be better. Be talking about they're going to have an explosive offense. How can you have an explosive offense when your receivers don't get nowhere near 1,000 yards? They get 4, 5, maybe 600 yards. Nowhere near 1,000 yards, but the offense is explosive. Brock Bowers, yeah, he got almost 1,000 yards, but that's from the tight end position. You can't have an explosive offense when your receivers ain't getting but, I'm going to say, between 400 and 550 yards throughout the whole season. That's nowhere near explosive. And yeah, you got a running game. It was decent last year. It won all of that. Your offense was nowhere near explosive last season. I'll tell you who offense was explosive. Washington. Oklahoma. That's why those two quarterbacks was number 1 and 2 in the Heisman voting. This guy, Dylan Gabriel, 40 touchdowns last year. 4,000 yards. Over 4,000 yards. Michael Penix, over 4,000 yards last season. That's why. That's when you have an explosive offense. Come on, man. What's wrong with these guys? And you know damn well. Under Mike Bobo, your offense ain't about to be explosive. And y'all want to go back and talk about what he did in 2014. Oh, we he had the most passing yards. He coached such and such that have the most passing yards in Georgia history. And what did it get you? Not a damn thing. Nothing. Probably a loss against my Alabama Crimson Tide. Mm, 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 mm. Beck, I guess Beck throw the ball 88% of the time. Okay, and if he throwing the ball 88% of the time, and he only had 24 passing touchdowns, what the fuck, man? Yeah, he getting yards, but he ain't getting touchdowns, man. I continue to tell you, I don't give a damn how many yards you throw. If you ain't scoring touchdown, it's all for nothing. All for nothing. That's all I'm saying. Oklahoma didn't even have great receivers. Well, all I know, that guy had over 4,000 yards passing and 40 touchdowns. That's all I know. Anyway, 4,000 yards in a weak conference, I bet you it won't happen in the SEC. Why it wouldn't? Why it won't? There's a quarterback. Bryce Young threw for almost right at 5,000 yards in the SEC. 5,000. So what are you talking about? It won't happen in the SEC, Mario? You saying, oh man, Carson Beck threw for right at 4,000 yards, 39 something. With only 24 touchdowns. This man say he won't. It won't happen in the SEC. You know how many quarterbacks that threw for 4,000 yards in the SEC? Come on, guy. It ain't that hard. Big C. What? Big C in the building? Big C, Stephen Hicks, I haven't been in the high on too. Big C, where you been? Where you been, Big C? I seen you one time since Alabama whooped that ass. And it was an every week thing for you, Big C. But anyway, let's move on to the next comment, man. Man, it's been almost an hour. This I ain't even. Anyway, Miro played one less game and finished like 5th or 6th in the Heisman ranking. I think Miro finished, I believe, 6th in the Heisman voting. He did. With only some 28, a little bit over 2,800 yards, between 28 and 2,900 yards. And he finished 6th in the Heisman voting when the guy in Athens didn't even finish in the top 10. Didn't even finish in the top 10. And you know what they said? We don't care about the Heisman. But now they claiming he's a Heisman Trophy candidate. No, we didn't win. We didn't win a natty with Bryce Young. We didn't. But guess what? Y'all ain't won one with Carson Beck. You didn't win one with what that guy named Matthew Stafford. You didn't win one with Aaron Murray. You didn't win one with Jay Fromm. Every quarterback Nick Saban ever coached got a national championship ring. Every damn one of them, no matter if they was a starter or not. Every quarterback that was under Nick Saban got a national championship ring. Sorry that y'all couldn't get one. Y'all quarterbacks couldn't get one. Y'all couldn't get one. Okay, we couldn't get one with Will Anderson. Y'all couldn't get one with Sony Michel, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley. Oh my God, y'all couldn't get one with them. Oh my goodness, man, that's sad. And y'all supposed to have, from what y'all say, the best defenses in the SEC. Kirby's supposed to be the best defensive guru in the SEC. But he couldn't get those guys a national championship. The hell you mean? Why would I judge anybody judge Alabama off what success Georgia had? You just came on the map in 2021. You was almost there in 2017, and then you fell off in 2018, 19, and 20, and you reappear in 2021. What success? I got all your success on the Kirby Smart written down on this piece of paper right here. And I'm going to get to it. Just give me a few more minutes. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. We ain't talking about NFL, Big C. We ain't talking about NFL. Okay? Hell, I can talk about how Courtney Upshaw got about 4 or 5 rings, Super Bowl rings. I ain't talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I think that's Courtney Upshaw played with the Patriots and Tom Brady, just like Sony Michel did. And he got more than Sony Michel. I'm not talking about the NFL. I'm talking about college football. And you're right, Mr. William Bright. They talking about this is Georgia. Am I comparing Alabama's success to Georgia's? Hell, look, 6 national championship rings to 2, 18 national championship rings to 4. Are you freaking serious? Who's in the number 1 recruiting class and who is the number 2? That's for 2024. That's past recruiting. That is past recruiting. 2024 season finna start. That's past recruiting. That was in 2023. Just like in 2023, you got your ass whooped. Those recruits for 2024 ain't gonna do nothing for you now. But I guarantee you, 1 recruit, maybe 5 or 6 for Alabama will be on the field this year, winning ball games. And y'all told me recruiting really don't tell what the season gonna be like. And it don't. You don't know how these recruits gonna pan out. Texas A&M had the number 1 recruiting class, and what happened to them? What happened to Texas A&M in that number 1 recruiting class? I would like to know. But anyway, moving on. And yeah, Jalen Milroe did finish 6th in the Heisman, while Carson Beck wasn't even in the top 10. Hot garbage. Anyway, all right, these next comments, plus I got a video I want to show you. Anyway, it's from Dog fans. DeBoer is no Saban, nor will he ever be. Let's be real. All the talent isn't just going to all the talent isn't going just to Bama anymore. All the talent wasn't coming to just Bama in the beginning. Alabama didn't get all the talent. How did Georgia have these number 1, number 2, number 3 recruiting classes all these years if all the talent was coming to Alabama? How did Ohio State have these top recruiting classes if all the recruits was coming to Alabama? LSU had pretty good recruiting classes. How? If all the recruits was coming to Alabama. USC having pretty good recruiting classes. Come on, man. Oregon. How? If all the recruits was coming to Alabama. Come on, man. And we know Coach Kalen DeBoer is not Nick Saban. We know that. But we also know Coach Kalen DeBoer is a proven winner no matter what he been. And just because he's in the SEC, that's no exception. So, but anyway, moving on. You forgot. This is the Alabama fan. He's making fun of Georgia fans. But he said, you forgot to add the referees and Auburn in there because Auburn effed it up for Georgia last year. They should be a part of Nick Saban's history. He just messing with Georgia fans. But anyway, sounds like excuses to me. Blame the referees in Auburn. Hey, them ain't nothing but excuses, man, for my Alabama Crimson Tide whooping your ass. That's just the way it is. That's the way it's been. That's the way it always been. I done told y'all, man, that 1 win got you going crazy, man. Y'all need to chill out on that, man. 1 win don't mean nothing, man. And Janet, what's going on, Janet? How you doing? Janet was the first one in the chat. Shout out to Janet. You know what I'm saying? Janet says refs call more BS penalty calls against Bama than any other SEC team, and we still win. But you let all the haters. Nick Saban had the refs in his pocket. Did Nick Saban have the refs in his pocket when we went down to Neyland Stadium and the refs threw 17 penalty flags on them? I don't know, man. Lord have mercy. KJ Bryant says, what's this? 3 points and an overtime victory is ass whooping after having a coach bench your QB. Hey, what did that QB do? What did that QB do, man? Let y'all tell it. Y'all whooped Ohio State's ass by 1 point. Let y'all tell it. But yeah, Tua Tagovailoa came in the game and put a clinic up on y'all and whoop y'all ass. You know why it's an ass whooping? Because y'all had a 13-point lead at halftime and lost the game. That's why it's an ass whooping. 13-point lead and lost the game to a backup quarterback who never started a game in his college coaching career. I mean, his college playing career. Never started a game. That's why it's an ass whooping. So, hey, it is what it is. And you're right, Rowan. A win is a win. Y'all had to do something against us that y'all hadn't do all year, but y'all whooped us. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Whoop y'all by doing something we never do the whole year. That should teach Kirby. You prepare for both quarterbacks. And guess what? He still was hard-headed because Jalen Hurts as a backup came in and beat your ass. Only about 10 months later, 11 months later, Jalen Hurts came in as a backup and whooped your ass. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Big C says y'all was guilty. LOL. You can't blame the refs for y'all jumping off sides. That's on y'all, right? Y'all did jump. I remember clearly in 2017, y'all jumped off sides and the refs called it, and y'all was saying the guy didn't move. Saying he didn't move. This dude, KJ Bryant say, so 2 years in a row, y'all had to switch QBs because we was on their. No. For 2 years, we had to switch QB because we knew y'all didn't prepare for backup quarterbacks. And plus, it was in the same year. Both of them was 2018, just January 2018, December 2018. So guess what? We whoop your ass with a backup to begin the year and a backup to end the year. That's what happened, KJ Bryant. And you still couldn't win. Boy, I tell you, man. That's what y'all. Oh man. You was on our ass, but you jump your ass off, didn't you? Oh man, the real dynasty KJ, your coach has never beaten Alabama a regular season game or a conference championship game. You need a rematch to win. Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. Never beat him in a regular season game. Yes, he did. No, well, that was I was going to say 2007, but that was Mark Richt. I know, Janet. I know, and they still couldn't win. All you had to do was prepare for the backup quarterback. Oh, you say my okay. Jalen Hurts helmet was loose, and you still couldn't win. That's what he had a loose helmet, and you still couldn't win. Now, okay. Hey, Johnny Olden. Yeah, the champs, Johnny Olden, he the champion. Johnny Olden. These Georgia Bulldog fans in here talking like they the real champion. They talking like they the real champion. They want to go back to 2021 when they beat y'all. That's what they want to do. Oh man, but they tell me, get it, stop living in the past. All right, next comment. Next comment. Let me get it off. Oh, here we go. Next comment, man. These guys tripping, man. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, Johnny Older. I know that's old news, but they like to bring it up and tell me to stop living in the past. But hey, that's how they work, man. They hypocrites, man. They hypocrites. But anyway, okay, if Kalen DeBoer is so freaking great, this is from your boy Steady. This is what he said. If Kalen DeBoer is so freaking great, why does he have training wheels on with Nick Saban on the staff to help him? Kirby Smart built his dynasty by himself. First of all, Kirby Smart ain't built no dynasty. Kirby Smart has been a part of a dynasty called the Alabama Crimson Tide, but he ain't never built no dynasty, and he certainly ain't did nothing on his own. Everything that Kirby is doing at Georgia is credited to Nick Saban in the Alabama Crimson Tide. Come on, man. He took the staff, some of the players, the playbook, the speeches, pre-game, during the game at halftime, and post-game. He took all of that from Alabama. Kirby has did nothing on his own. Absolutely nothing. He ain't built nothing. The 2 years that Georgia had success as part of Nick Saban should get credit for most of that. At least 70%, matter of fact, 75% of it. Okay, 75% belongs to Nick Saban. Just putting it out there. So y'all can stop that shit. Kirby Smart and built a dynasty. It takes more than 2 national championships to be called a dynasty. More. You got to earn that name. And guess what? Georgia Bulldogs ain't earned it. I don't give a damn how many regular season games you won. You had a 29-game winning streak. Only one more than my Alabama Crimson Tide. And my Alabama Crimson Tide had a 28-game win streak twice, to put it out there. And you had a 29-game win streak. And who brought it to a screeching halt? My Alabama Crimson Tide. Don't you ever forget it. Next statement. This guy, he say, who is this? It's all gravy. I talked about him last week, man. He said, KB, your old ass love living in the past. First of all, it's all gravy. You better show respect to your elders before I put you across my knee and spank your ass, just like Nick Saban did Kirby Smart at least 5 damn times. So you better shut the hell up and show some damn respect to your damn elders, or you will go cross my damn knee and I'm gonna whoop your ass. Just like my Alabama Crimson Tide. Do your damn Georgia Bulldogs. Have some damn respect. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Jerry Howard. Oh man. What did he say? And so I guess we have to thank all the other coordinators that left and was terrible and came from Bama. So we got to thank them right to. Hey, Jerry Howard, just like Kirby Smart, you a copycat. Because as I remember, Uncle Lou said those same words. Get your own shit, man. Stop being a copycat. Be your own man. Jesus. Kirby Smart, Uncle Lou said those same exact words on his video because I listened to it. And here you come in my comment section. And I'd have told you that I'd look at Uncle Lou and Dean from Dog Post and Big Dog Brett. And you want to try to use that on me. Are you stupid? Be your own man. Stop being a damn copycat. Jesus. What's wrong with these guys, man? That's what all y'all do. Just copy each other and say the same thing the next man say. Come on, man. Oh man. What did this clown say? Anyway, I'm not living in the past. I promise you, I'm living in the future. The boy has his future, Copy has his future. What? Dan Lanning has his future. Saban is in the past. Dan Lanning got his future. The dude, Dan Lanning, is 0-3. Well, Dan Lanning, yeah, he's 0-3 against Kalen DeBoer. What are you talking about, Jerry Howard? He's 0-3 against the guy. Are you that dumb? Oh, man. Nick Saban got some of Bear Bryant's ideas, so nobody. Dummy. You know, Bear Bryant died like in 1983, January. But Nick Saban got some of his ideas. Nick Saban didn't start coaching at Alabama until 2007. What are you talking about, man? What ideas you talking about? Man, you had what? Like 6 or 7 coaches in between Bear Bryant and Nick Saban. These are the Georgia fans I tell you about. These are the Georgia fans I talk about. Yeah, Nick Saban was in the Big Ten at Michigan State. Surely was. But guess what, Johnny Olden? According to Georgia fans, he can't come to the SEC and win. He couldn't come to the SEC and be successful, and came to the SEC and ran the SEC and ran every damn coach out of the SEC damn near. What do you mean I'm about disinformation? Everything I'm saying is straight fact, Tony B. Everybody know this. How is only disinformation when it comes to your Georgia Bulldogs? That's what it is. It's disinformation when it comes to your Georgia Bulldogs. Anyway, next, do I got another comment? One more. These diehard Bama fans are some of the ones that were dogging Jalen Milroe in the beginning of the season last year. They were literally begging to give another QB a chance. Almost lost to South Florida. Okay, I never dogged Jalen Milroe. I don't care about what other fans did. I'm speaking for myself, and I can speak for Nick Saban Jr. I can speak for Roll Tide and Rise Up. I can speak for Spencer. Used to be on the CTS Sports Room. We never dogged Jalen Milroe. I know a lot of fans that never dogged Jalen Milroe. And for the ones that did, oh freaking well. You ain't talking about the Georgia fans that dogged Stetson Bennett for 2 years when he was on the way to winning 2 national championships for you clowns. Y'all was dogging him. But you ain't talking about that, Mr. Nathan Thomas. And as far as almost losing to South Florida, I believe we beat South Florida by 14 points. So 14 points, almost losing. Then I guess we almost lost. And I guess Georgia almost lost to South Carolina because you only beat them by 10 points. That's less than 14. You almost lost to Georgia Tech. As I recall, you didn't beat them by more than 14 points. Who else you almost lost to? You almost lost to who? South Carolina. You almost lost to Auburn. 7 is less than 14. Who else? You almost lost to Missouri. 9 is less than 14. Come on, man. You almost, like I said, you almost lost to Georgia Tech. You only beat them by 8 points. That's less than 14. And then you did lose to my Alabama Crimson Tide. So almost just ain't good enough. Now, I'm just saying. Is that disinformation too, Tony B? Just asking. Because according to your guy, we almost lost to South Florida. And we beat them by 14 points. Y'all almost lost to Tennessee. We beat Tennessee by 14 points too, Big C. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We beating these teams by double digits, and y'all saying we almost lost when y'all winning by single digits. But ain't saying y'all almost lost. What are you talking about? Huh? I would like to know. I would like to know. Oh shit. Man, y'all make no sense in y'all arguments, man. You make no sense in your arguments. That's just like when y'all beat us for the national championship. Y'all say y'all blow us out and y'all beat us by what? 15. But the game prior, the SEC championship, we beat y'all by 17. You right, Tony B. Almost don't count for shit. But it's your compadres that's using this almost word. Come on, man. Ain't y'all tired of this? Ain't y'all tired of this? But the last thing I want y'all to do, I'm gonna break this down for you. It's this Georgia fan. Got his podcast. I don't know what the hell this means. HBTFD. What that mean, Georgia Bulldog fans? HBTFD Dogs Cast. Okay. This guy made himself look like an idiot. But you got some Bulldog fans agreeing to him, agreeing with him. I'm going to let y'all watch this video in its entirety. And then I'm going to go back and break it down and give y'all some real damn facts. And the video is 4 minutes and 37 seconds. So, Tony B, your team lost. What are you trying to insinuate? Man, don't something wrong with Tony B. Why are you getting what? Mad? I'm not mad. Why would I get mad? But anyway, let me let y'all watch this video. I'm gonna go down. Dog fans, make sure y'all listen to this. Make sure you listen to this, dog fans. And I'm quite sure y'all will probably agree with it. But Tony B, I know him. The dude is a clown. Yeah, Clyde Harry, he is. How about them fucking? Okay, that's what it means. How about them fucking dogs? Cast. Okay, all right. That's all right. Okay, Tony B. Appreciate the information. But let me let y'all listen to this to this guy. Oh, hold on. Let me let y'all see this. Here we go.
The next 10 years at Georgia look like the last 5 seasons. The Bulldogs will have accomplished the most dominant.
Let's back up.
If the next 10 years at Georgia look like the last 5 seasons, the Bulldogs will have accomplished the most dominant run for a program in college football history. Kirby's been 56-9 in the SEC during his time at Georgia, 94-16 overall, 2 national titles, and has averaged 12.4 wins per year over this window. Kirby has done this in the best conference in the nation. He went toe-to-toe with the greatest of all time, built his program while Nick was still winning at Alabama, and eventually ripped the crown right off his head with that national championship in 2021. For the record, that was Nick Saban's final opportunity to win a national championship at Alabama. This is not the same college football that I grew up with. It's not the same college football that Nick Saban built his dynasty with. If we look at Nick Saban's run from 2008 to 2023, we're looking at a 15-year span. So in that 15 years, Nick Saban won 6 national championships. In the last 3 seasons, Kirby has won 2. So just do the math, average it out. Let's say that Kirby, over the next 10 years, wins 2 national championships in each of those 5-year windows, puts him at 6. The thing about Nick Saban is that as great as he was, there was no great big bad out there in the sport to oppose his rise with the Crimson Tide. No, Nick didn't have that mountain he had to climb year after year after year to get the job done, but Kirby Smart did. And I think that's what makes what Kirby has done so far in Athens, regardless of his head-to-head record against Nick Saban, so much more impressive. Because while Nick had it rolling in Tuscaloosa, top recruiting class after top recruiting class, the most talented roster in the history of the sport based on composite ratings, and not just one season, but in multiple years. While that was happening, Kirby Smart was still building his team at the University of Georgia, took them to the wire in 2017. And frankly, Alabama won that game on a miracle play. From that point forward, Nick Saban knew he had a problem in Athens with Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs. And eventually, it shook out in that Kirby got that victory over Nick for a national championship in 2021. And it wasn't a one-off. They came right out the next year and steamrolled to a 15-0 record, back-to-back national championship, the first team to do it in the 4-team college football playoff era. Maybe you don't want to hear what I just said, but I think what Kirby's done, when he's done it, is so much more impressive than what we've seen any of these other coaches do when they did it. How many did Nick Saban win at Alabama? 6. He may not win 1. He may win 7. We can't know. Remember, I said if the next 10 years look like the last 5, this is where we're going to end up. I wonder if we wound up at that point, if that would be good enough for the people who are just to their bone, not willing to give Georgia or Kirby Smart credit for being his own man, his own coach, and building his own program. I wonder if that would be enough to make them say, yeah, that guy's pretty good. Georgia has the best program in college football. They have the best head coach in college football. They are the odds-on favorite to win the national championship this year. If the next 10 years at the University of Georgia are like the last 5 seasons, the Georgia Bulldogs will have gone on the greatest college football program run in the history of the sport. And frankly, I don't think it's debatable.
Auto insurance all seems the same until
Oh my goodness. Let me get some of these comments real quick. Give me a minute because I'm gonna have to go back to that, man. That damn guy, man. But anyway. Well, let me remove this right quick. Let me get to some of these comments real quick about this clown, man. I almost got a fella. I know in my 8th clown. Okay, here we go. It is named because the dude is roll tide. Raw. I guess you agree. You know they're gonna agree. Delusional Georgia fans as usual. He delusional. This dude, come on, bro. So everyone but Bama sucked the last 17 years. I guess so. They don't talk about the losses. You're right. They don't talk about the losses. They only talk about that one win. You're right about that. If I say one thing that's true, I agree with him. I'm waiting, y'all. If there's one thing that's true, I'll agree with you. He ain't say shit that was true, man. A bunch of BS. I don't know whoever this guy says he's or whatever this guy says. He's one of the dynasty dogs. I talk about him in the chat. So take heed. Okay. That's how every dog podcast sounds like. I'm not kidding. You ain't. You guys thinks that shit don't stink. Well, Bama been spraying food. If you watch one, you'll see them. Oh, this is how every dog podcast sounds. Oh, probably so. A BS way of trying to call Kirby better than Saban. Basically. That man has a face for radio because he's killing my. Oh, man. Come on, man. But anyway, let's get to him. Let's get back to him. Add him to the stage. Let's go back to his podcast. All right. Let's go back. Let's click on him. Come on, guys.
Years at Georgia look like the last 5 seasons,
Okay.
the Bulldogs will have accomplished the most dominant run for a program
Last 5 seasons.
in college football history. Kirby's been 56-9 in the SEC during his time.
Pause that. Pause that. He said Kirby has been 56-9 in the SEC during his tenure at Georgia. Wrong. In Kirby's tenure, he has 14 losses in the SEC. 2016, he had 4 losses, SEC. Ole Miss, 45-14. Tennessee, 34-31. Vandy, 17-16. Florida, 24-10. Remember, 2016, 4 losses. 2017, he had 2 losses. Auburn, 40-17. Alabama, 26-23 in the national championship loss. Both of them SEC. So, yeah, that's the SEC loss. Even though he came back in the SEC championship and beat Auburn, right? He lost to them in the regular season, then lost to Alabama in the national championship. So that makes 6. 2018, he lost to LSU 36-16 and lost to Alabama in the SEC championship 35-28. So how many losses that make? 8. Then 2019, he lost to South Carolina 20-17, LSU 37-10. How many losses that make? 10. 2020, he lost to Alabama 41-14 and Florida 44-28. That's 12 losses. And in 2021, he lost to Alabama in the SEC championship. 2023, he lost to Alabama in the SEC championship. So how many losses is that? 14. So you see how these Georgia fans try to make Kirby and Carson Beck and their Georgia Bulldogs out to be more than what they are. You see, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this is how they think. All right, just putting the facts out there. Let's keep it moving, man. All right.
Time at
Clear that
Georgia,
up.
94-16 overall, 2 national titles, and has averaged 12 balls.
Oh,
2
he said
national
94
titles,
and 6.
94-16
Okay.
overall. His time
94-16 overall.
94-16
But only
overall, 2
what,
national
8
titles, and
losses
has
against
averaged
SEC.
12.4 wins per year over this
Keep it
window.
moving.
Kirby has done this in the best conference in the nation. He went toe-to-toe with the greatest of all time, built his program.
He went toe-to-toe with the greatest of all time. How can you say he went toe-to-toe when he's 1-5? 1-5. Losing 41-24 twice. That's not toe-to-toe. That's not Tony B. Say, obviously, he was talking about regular season. You can't count on that. No. He said he had 8 losses against the SEC in his tenure. And even then, 1, 2, 3, 4. Auburn was a regular season. That's 5. LSU was a regular season. That's 6. South Carolina was a regular season. That's 7. 41-14. Yeah, that's 8. But he didn't say that. He said against the SEC. Don't change the narrative, Tony B. I can only go by what he said. I can't go by what you say. It ain't your video. So don't hate on me. Come on, man. Go by. I'm listening to what the man said. He ain't say shit about no damn regular season. He said against the SEC. That's what he said. So, hey, it is what it is. But anyway, keep it moving. Tony B. Don't be ahead all your life. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Where I was at. Tony B. Boy, I tell you. He went toe-to-toe with Nick Saban. Even though he 1-1, lost 41-24 twice. That's toe-to-toe to a Georgia fan. But keep it moving.
While Nick was still winning at Alabama and eventually ripped the crown right
Hold
off
on,
his
hold
head.
on, hold on,
While
hold on.
Nick was still winning at Alabama
Go back a
and
little.
eventually of all time built his program while Nick was still winning at Alabama and eventually ripped the crown right off his head with that national championship.
Okay. He built his program while Nick Saban was still winning. He built his program off the back of Nick Saban. Matter of fact, Nick Saban basically built the program for him. Come on, man. But that's neither here nor there. So you trying to tell me Kirby Smart built this program while Nick Saban was still winning? Well, guess what? Dan Lanning built up Oregon while Nick Saban was still winning. Did he not? Come on, man. Even Ed Ogeron built up LSU and won a national championship while Nick Saban was still winning. Did he not? I'm just asking. Oklahoma built up their program, Lincoln Riley, while Nick Saban was still winning. He was in the playoffs. Did he not? I'm just saying. Kirby Smart ain't the only one that built up a program while Nick Saban was still in the game. Jim Harbaugh built up his program to win a national championship while Nick Saban was still in the game. Kirby Smart is not the only one that done that. Boy, I tell you, boy, they delusional. Keep it moving.
Championship in 2021. For the record,
my bad.
that was Nick Saban.
He ripped the crowd off Nick Saban's head. Oh, my goodness. Are you serious? You got that one win. One. What about the win that Nick Saban just got over Kirby Smart? That don't count for nothing? Anyway, let's keep it moving. This guy.
Saban's final opportunity to win a national championship.
Nick Saban had an opportunity to win a national championship just in 2023. He was in the playoff. Everybody who went to the playoff had an opportunity to win the national championship. I mean, that's 4 teams: Alabama, Texas, Washington, and Michigan, who won it. Kirby Smart found an opportunity to win a national championship was in 2022, in which he did, but he didn't have an opportunity in 2023. So 2022 was his final opportunity as of right now. Freaking idiot, man. Freaking idiot. Just like when he was in the national championship, he had an opportunity to win it. TCU had an opportunity to win it. Michigan had an opportunity to win it. And Ohio State had an opportunity to win it. And Georgia won it. All 4 of those teams had an opportunity to win it. Just put it out there. But anyway, Georgia's last opportunity to win a national championship was 2022 as of right now. Just putting it out there. Keep it moving.
Championship at Alabama. This is not the same college football that I grew up with. It's not the same college football that Nick Saban built his dynasty with. If we look at Nick Saban's run from 2008 to 2023, we're looking at a 15-year span. So in that 15 years, Nick Saban won 6 national championships. In the last 3 seasons, Kirby has won 2. So,
oh man, I clicked off.
Keeping your heart racing in
Oh no, I did.
and out
How
of
do
the
you
gym.
go? Yes, I did.
That's
Oh man, how do you go from 3? You started off at a 5-year span
at Georgia. Looks
then
like
you
the
want to
last
break it
5
down to 3. How?
that Nick Saban built his dynasty with.
Either
If we
you gonna
look at
stick
Nick
with 5,
Saban's
you gonna
run
go
from
to 3, or you gonna do the
2008
whole
to
totality?
2023, we're looking at a 15-year span.
Come on, man.
So in that 15 years,
Keep it moving.
3 seasons, Kirby has won 2. So just do the math, average it out. Let's say that Kirby, over the next 10 years, wins 2 national championships in each of those 5-year windows, puts him at 6. The thing about Nick Saban is that as great as he was, there was no great big bad out there in the sport to oppose his rise with the Crimson Tide.
There was no great big bad. So who was running the SEC when Nick Saban came? That would be the Florida Gators. Who dethroned them? Florida Gators with Tim Tebow, who was it? Percy Harvin, freaking man, that Aaron Hernandez that was running the SEC. Nick Saban dethroned him. Did he or did he not? After them, it was LSU. But LSU had won a national championship with Nick Saban. But after Florida, it was LSU. And they couldn't get past Alabama. And as a matter of fact, LSU and Alabama played in the first all-SEC national championship. And what did Alabama do to them? Come on, man. So there was no big bad. And then here come the Georgia Bulldogs after LSU. And what did Alabama do to them? 5-1 against the big bad Georgia. Man, what's wrong with y'all Georgia fans, man? Do y'all have some remnants of reality when it comes to college football? Come on, man. These guys crazy, man. Anyway, let's keep going. This guy's crazy. All right, let's keep it moving.
No, Nick didn't have that mountain he had to climb year after year after year to get the job done. But
as I told you, Florida for 2000. Matter of fact, 2008, Florida beat Alabama for the SEC championship. 2009, Alabama beat them for the SEC championship and went on to win the national championship. Come on, man. He had no big bad. And then 2010, it was Auburn who won the national championship out of the SEC, a team that Nick Saban had to play every year. Then come LSU, 2011, who beat Alabama. And then they played in the national championship and Alabama won. 2012, we had to go through freaking Georgia for the SEC championship. We had to go through Auburn. We had to go through LSU. This guy's crazy, man. Then we lost to Ohio State in 2014. National playoff. Went on to win the daggone national championship. Auburn we lost to in 2013, who went on to play for a national championship. These teams we losing to is eventual national champions or they playing for a national championship, but Nick Saban didn't have nobody to go through. How many teams have Georgia beat that went on to play for a national championship? Or play? How many teams Georgia played that went on to win a national championship? Please let me know. Please let me know besides Alabama. Please let me know. Florida, eventual national champion. Auburn, eventual national champion. Ohio State, eventual national champion. These guys. Oh, shit. But anyway, keep it moving.
But Kirby Smart did.
Anyway.
And I think that's what makes what Kirby has done so far in Athens, regardless of his head-to-head record against Nick Saban.
So you just going to throw away the head-to-head record against Nick Saban. You just going to throw that away. That don't matter. The head-to-head record don't matter. It don't matter. All right.
So much more impressive. Because while Nick had it rolling in Tuscaloosa, top recruiting class after top recruiting class, the most talented roster in the history of the sport based on composite ratings, and not just one season, but in multiple years.
Georgia Bulldog fans, can y'all tell me how many years in a row Kirby done had a top 3 recruiting class? He probably inherited I know he inherited a team full of 4 and 5 stars from Mark Richt, and continue to get. I'll say his first year, he probably had a top 5 recruiting class. I know it was a top 10, but from 2017 up to 2023, top 3 recruiting class. Maybe one time out of those years it wasn't. What's wrong with this guy, man? This is a Georgia fan? This how y'all really think? Come on, man. Y'all got to do better, man. Keep it moving.
While that was happening, Kirby Smart was still building his team at the University of Georgia. Took them to the wire in 2017. And frankly, Alabama won that game on a miracle play. From that point forward,
Alabama won that game on a miracle play. That didn't look like a miracle play to me. Because guess what? That was just second down. All y'all, I can understand if it was like Auburn, fourth down, but that was second down. Don't blame it as a miracle play. Blame your defensive back and your defense that can't cover, and blame your defensive coordinator. Blame that. Blame Kirby Smart. He's supposed to be some kind of defensive guru. Blame that. Keep it moving.
Saban knew he had a problem in Athens.
After that game, then the 2017 national championship game, Nick Saban knew he had a problem in Athens with those Georgia Bulldogs, but go on to beat them 4 more times in a span of what? 18, 21, 22. In a span of 6 years, he beat them 4 times, but he knew he had a problem.
With Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs. And eventually, it shook out in that Kirby got that victory over Nick for a national championship in 2021. And it wasn't a one-off that came.
He said it wasn't a one-off. And they went on the next year to go 15-0 and win the national championship. The season might not have been a one-off, but that win you got against Alabama in the 2021 national championship was a one-off. Because the very next time you faced them, you got your ass whooped. And the only reason you won that game was Alabama was injured. That's the only reason you won that game. And everybody knows it. And everybody done voiced it, including the supposed to be experts. Y'all just don't want to face reality. That's what that is. Keep it moving.
Came right out the next year and steamrolled to a 15-0 record, back-to-back national championship. The first team to do it in the 4-team college football playoff era.
Yes, Georgia Bulldogs was the first team to go back-to-back in the 4-team college playoff era. But guess what? Even though you did that, my Alabama Crimson Tide still won more national championships than anybody in college football in the 4-team playoff era. And they got more playoff appearances in the 4-team playoff era than anybody. You left that out. Keep it moving.
Maybe you don't want to hear what I just said, but I think what Kirby's done when he's done it is so much more impressive than what we've seen any of these other coaches do when they did it. How many did Nick Saban win at Alabama? 6. He may not win 1. He may win 7. We can't know. Remember, I said if.
All right, let's keep it.
If that.
Now, he talked about a 5-year span. What Kirby did in a 5-year span. That's what he talked about at one time. You can pick any 5-year span of Nick Saban's 17 years at Alabama. No matter what 5-year span you pick, is better than Kirby 5-year span that he picked. Well, he picked the last 5 years for Kirby. So 2019, 20, 5 seasons. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 5 years for Kirby. Kirby got 1 SEC championship and 2 national championships in the last 5 years. Now pick any 5-year span from Nick Saban at Alabama, and all of them is better than freaking freaking Kirby Smart. In a 5-year span. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 09 and 10, 09 and 11, 2 national championships, 2 SEC championships. When Kirby got 1 and 2. Yeah, that's his first 5 years. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. First 5 seasons. Now you go from 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. That's 5 seasons. SEC champions, 2012. National champions, 2012. Nothing in 2013. 14, he won the SEC. What I went through. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. 15. Well, let me see. 12, he won both of them. So that's an SEC championship and a national championship. 13, nothing. 14, an SEC championship. So that's 2 and 1 right there. Okay. 15, SEC championship, national championship, and 16, SEC championship. So what is that? A national championship in 12 and 15. That's 2 national championships and a SEC championship in 12, 14, 15, and 16. 2 national championships, 4 SEC championships. Any of them. Now you go from 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. National championship in 17. SEC championship in 18. Nothing in 19. National championship SEC in 20. 21 SEC championship. That's 3 SEC championships right there and 2 national championships. And then you can go to 22. Yeah, well, you ain't got nothing left but 21 and 22. 22 and 23. And guess what that is? At least a SEC championship. Come on, any 5 years. And compare Kirby's record to Nick Saban's. Any 5 years. I ain't giving you nothing but straight down facts, baby. So, talking with JB, what's going on, baby? What's happening? So, everything this guy said, man, is just answer 9. But sports talking with JB, man, we got to collaborate, baby. I got to get you on here, or I come on your show. It don't matter. We got to collaborate. But anyway, I was straight fucking delusional. Just putting it out there. Straight fucking delusional. But yeah, sports talking with JB, man. We gotta hook up, man. We gotta hook up. I gotta send you a direct message, or you can send me one. Matter of fact, you can email me. So, but yeah, man, it's going down. This season right around the corner. Okay, yeah, the season right around the corner. Oh, he say my connection messing up. I don't want that. Let's get this guy out of here, man. So I hope we good now, man. But the Chapman family, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, baby. What's going on, man? The real dynasty change it to 19X, baby. This year, 19X. But without Bennett, Kirby would be jack shit. I'm gonna say Bennett and Brock Bowers, because he used the hell out of Brock Bowers his whole tenure, his whole 3 years. So yeah, man. But anyway, I'm about to end this show, man. I just want to give these Georgia Bulldogs fans some perspective, because what the hell? Give these Georgia Bulldog fans some perspective, because they have no idea what reality is when it comes to Georgia Bulldog. Yeah, I see us lagging, man. We having a little thunder and shit, but hey, it's all right. KB been on vacation. I'm back, baby. Oh, okay. But I'm about to get out of here anyway. And hey, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all week, man. And so hey, what is it? But yeah, I hope y'all have a great week, man. And I'll be back. Shit, I might be back tomorrow. I got some shit I want to talk about tomorrow. Cash Junkie Baby, man. My nephew in the house, man. What's going on? Cash Junkie Baby, man. You late, man. I just gave these Georgia Bulldog fans the real on their coach, man. The real. But I'll be back probably tomorrow, Cash Junkie Baby. That's my nephew, man. Hey, I tried to call you, man. I'm going to call you. But anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. And I've been in here big. Okay. I ain't seen you. I was just giving these Georgia fans the facts, man. They say my connection was messing up, man. But I'm sure they got the damn they got what I was talking about. Them Georgia fans ain't no dummies. Well, I might need to take that back. But anyway, KB, we need to do live in T-Town for UGA game. Linda, I downloaded the Cash App. I'm ready to get paid. Hey, Stacey Goldollar, I'm glad you got Cash App now, so you can send me my damn money when my Alabama Crimson Tide beat the brakes off you. Oh, okay, Cash Junkie, man. I'm glad you heard. Make sure all them Georgia fans you be around there in Georgia, let them know. Let their ass know, man. Set the tone. Alabama college football talk. Yes, sir, baby. I'm gonna have to let me write that down, man. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Set the tone. I'm gonna have to go check that out. College football talk. All right, I gotta check that out. But anyway, y'all, let me get out of here, man. Like I say, I appreciate y'all staying through the whole show. Those of y'all that did, and Stacey, I want folks. Now, Stacey gonna cash out me 100 times each time, $1. That's how I want it, because I want to take her through the trouble of doing it. And guess what? She can cry the whole time she doing it. But anyway, I'll get up with y'all, man. I'll talk to y'all later, man. And like I said, I might be back tomorrow night, man. I got some more stuff I want to talk about. So y'all tune in, and I'll catch y'all in. But one thing y'all got to do, man, y'all be blessed. And remember, I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide and a roll damn Tide.